So today we're going to take a look at some NBA players who kind of faded away after being traded. Welcome to Fleece TV. Let's get it. Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom was highly regarded in Los Angeles for his crucial role in the Lakers' championship victories in 2009 and 2010. He even earned the Sixth Man of the Year award in 2011 thanks to his impressive bench contributions of 14.4 points per game and 8.7 rebounds on average. However, in the same year, the Lakers included Odom in a trade for Chris Paul, which was later vetoed. This came to a surprise to many given Odom's key role in the team's success. Odom expressed dissatisfaction with the Lakers' decision to trade him and requested his own trade, where he subsequently joined the Dallas Mavericks. Unfortunately, Odom struggled to adjust to the Mavericks system, and his on-court performance suffered significantly during his sole season with the team in 2012. His scoring average dropped to just 6.6 points per game, and he only managed an average of 4.2 rebounds. As a result, Odom was benched for the rest of the season, and Dallas decided to trade him to the Los Angeles Clippers the following year, where he would retire after the 2013 season. Ben Gordon. Ben Gordon was one of the most promising shooting guards in the league after being drafted 3rd overall by the Chicago Bulls in the 2004 NBA draft. He showcased his exceptional scoring ability by averaging 15.1 points per game off the bench in his rookie season, earning him a spot on the NBA All-Rookie First Team and being named the Sixth Man of the Year. After 3 successful seasons with the Bulls, Gordon's career took a downturn when he joined the Detroit Pistons in the 2009 offseason. Despite high expectations, he struggled to find his place in the Pistons system, and his performance declined significantly. Gordon's scoring average dropped to just 13.8 points per game in his first season with the Pistons, and he never played more than 27 minutes per night during his time there. In 2012, Gordon was traded to the Charlotte Bobcats, where his scoring average continued to decline and he was never able to replicate his earlier success. He was subsequently traded to the Orlando Magic, where he played his final season before retiring from the NBA in 2015. Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook's accomplishments during his prime years with the Oklahoma City Thunder are legendary. He won an MVP award in 2017 and recorded multiple seasons averaging a triple-double, establishing himself as one of the greatest point guards in the game. In the 2020-21 season, he joined the Washington Wizards and put up another historic campaign, leading the league in assists with 11.7 assists per game while averaging another triple-double. However, Westbrook's fortunes took a turn for the worse after he was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers in the 2021 offseason. Despite playing alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis, Westbrook struggled to find his rhythm in the Lakers' offense. His numbers took a dip, and fans and media alike were quick to point the blame at him for the team's struggles. He was subjected to harsh criticism and harassment from fans and even had to deal with threats toward his family, but despite the adversity he faced, Westbrook continued to compete and work hard on the court. He then found a new starting job with the Los Angeles Clippers, making significant contributions to the team. Despite being one of the greatest point guards in NBA history, his reputation has been marred by the treatment he received from fans and critics during his time with the Lakers. Andrew Bynum. Andrew Bynum became the youngest player to join an NBA team when he was drafted as the 10th overall pick by the Los Angeles Lakers in 2005. Although he did win 2 championships with the Lakers, Bynum faced a tumultuous time due to recurring injuries that prevented him from reaching his full potential. In 2012, Bynum was traded to the Philadelphia 76ers in a 4-team deal that brought Dwight Howard to the Lakers. However, Bynum's time on the floor with the Sixers was non-existent as he had arthroscopic surgery on both knees, ending his Philly tenure. He then signed with the Cleveland Cavaliers in July 2013, but was suspended for detrimental conduct to the team after just a few months. Later, in January 2014, Bynum was traded to the Chicago Bulls, who immediately waived him to free up salary cap space. The Indiana Pacers then picked him up, but he played just 2 games as a backup to Roy Hibbert before sustaining another knee injury, ultimately ending his season and career at just the young age of 26. Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson is widely recognized as a legendary figure in the NBA. As a 6-foot shooting guard in the 2000s, he was fearless in leading his team and won multiple scoring titles and an MVP award. His time with the Philadelphia 76ers eventually came to an end, and he was traded to the Denver Nuggets, where he continued to excel as arguably the league's best pound-for-pound player. Over the course of his 2.5 seasons with the Nuggets, he maintained an impressive average of 25.6 points per game and 7.1 assists per game. Despite still being a highly skilled player, Iverson was subsequently traded to and passed around among several other teams, including the Detroit Pistons, Memphis Grizzlies, and a return stint with the 76ers for his final 2 seasons in the league. At the ages of 33 to 34, he managed to maintain an average of 16.2 points per game to go along with 4.7 assists, demonstrating that he was still capable of performing at a high level. However, the constant trades and off-the-court issues likely took a toll on his performance, leading to his eventual decline in the latter years of his career. Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker's remarkable ascent to basketball stardom reads just like a script tailor-made for the big screen. Even during his college years at UConn, he was already famous for his explosive and agile point guard skills, along with his dramatic flair on the court. During his 8 seasons with the Charlotte Hornets, Walker became arguably the franchise's best player ever. He shattered the team's scoring records for points and 3-point field goals, earned 3 All-Star selections, and in 2019, he was named to the All-NBA team after averaging an impressive 25.6 points per game, 5.9 assists, and 1.2 steals per game. Things changed after Walker was traded to the Boston Celtics in the 2019-20 season. Although he made 1 All-Star appearance, he struggled to remain healthy during his time with the Boston Celtics. His scoring numbers plummeted when he joined the New York Knicks in 2021, falling to a dismal 11.6 points per game on extremely poor efficiency. Although he did play 9 games for the Dallas Mavericks in the 2022-2023 season, it's clear that Kemba Walker's NBA career is practically over, and the truth is that he was never the same player after leaving Charlotte. Isaiah Thomas. Thomas's early years in the league were marked by inconsistency and a lack of playing time. He played for the Sacramento Kings for his first 4 seasons, but he struggled to establish himself as a key player on the team. In 2015, Thomas was traded to the Boston Celtics, where he finally found a true home. He quickly established himself as a standout player on the team, earning All-Star honors in both 2016 and 2017. His performance in the latter year was particularly impressive as he finished in the top 5 in MVP voting, averaging 28.9 points per game and 5.9 assists. However, the Celtics traded Thomas to the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2017 as part of a deal for Kyrie Irving, and unfortunately was unable to regain his previous form after the trade. Thomas's career continued to decline from there. He played for a few more teams, including the Denver Nuggets and the Washington Wizards, becoming a journeyman player, bouncing around from team to team and struggling to find consistent playing time. In just a few short seasons, Thomas's career took a steep decline from being an MVP candidate to a player seeking 10-day contracts, which is one of the toughest falls for a traded player in NBA history. Deron Williams. In February 2011, the Brooklyn Nets acquired Deron Williams from the Utah Jazz in exchange for Devin Harris, Derek Favors, and 2 future first-round draft picks. This was a significant move for the Nets, who had been struggling to make an impact in the Eastern Conference. Williams, who is regarded as one of the league's top point guards, was expected to bolster the Nets with his aggressive playing style, offensive versatility, and playmaking ability. He had earned All-Star honors in each of the previous 2 seasons and was averaging 21.3 points, 9.7 assists, and 3.9 rebounds per game at the time of the trade. However, Williams' career took a turn for the worse due to the frequent injuries that hampered his performance. Although the Nets never emerged as serious contenders in the Eastern Conference during Williams' tenure, his inability to recapture his peak form was a significant factor in their struggles. Williams then subsequently had unsuccessful stints with the Dallas Mavericks and the Cleveland Cavaliers before he retired. Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard was a dominant 2-way big man in his prime, often drawing comparisons to Shaquille O'Neal. During the 2000s and 2010s, he was one of the NBA's premier players, leading the Orlando Magic on deep playoff runs and even taking them to the NBA Finals in 2009. After spending 8 seasons in Orlando and averaging 18.4 points, 13 rebounds, and 2.2 blocks per game, Howard grew dissatisfied with the Orlando Magic's direction. In the 2012 offseason, he was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers, where he was expected to form an unstoppable lineup with Kobe Bryant and Steve Nash. After just 1 season and a first-round playoff exit, Howard was once again on the move, this time signing with the Houston Rockets. Unfortunately, his decline continued, and he was relegated to a backup center role where he struggled to stay with the team for more than 1 season. Some even speculate that his personality and the way he left the Orlando Magic may have contributed to his omission from the NBA 75 list. Although he did win a championship with the Lakers in 2020, Howard has since left the NBA and is now playing in Taiwan. But there is one one player who actually, as a result of his own ego, never got the opportunity to compete for an NBA title. I'll tell you all about it right here. Thank you guys for watching. See you all next time. Peace out.